Hey there. So I get asked all the time about my shoes. I get asked what are my favorite shoes, what shoes I'm wearing for what workout, why do I have so many shoes? I get all the shoes questions. And most recently, I've been trying to explain whenever I put my shoes on for my workout on my Instagram stories, why I'm choosing that particular shoe for that particular workout. But you wanted a full-on shoe video. So, I'm not a foot doctor. I'm not a shoe expert. I have been in the fitness industry for almost 20 years, both as a teacher and as a trainer. And I have worn a lot of amazing shoes. I've also worn a lot of not so amazing shoes. I've also been a runner, run half marathons. And so I've had experience with running shoes. I've had experience with cross training shoes, with shoes to teach kickboxing in, shoes to just wear around Disney, shoes to wear around for your life. I have a lot of experience with shoes. And so if I can share anything that helps you choose a shoe for you, that's a good thing. Yeah, that's a win-win. And it's not necessarily about choosing the shoe that I choose. It's really about taking the information and helping you choose the shoe for the workout, for your foot, for the floor, for, all the pieces of the puzzle that go into it. And also knowing that you're probably going to have more than one pair of shoes. So I'm giving you permission to have multiple pairs of shoes. So if that sounds like something that appeals to you, you want to know more about shoes, you want to talk about shoes, I'll take you in my closet. Just keep watching. So, welcome to my shoes. This is my shelf of shoes, and I tend to stick to a couple different brands overall. Nike, I've been a Nike girl forever. Now, I have a small foot. I also have a small foot for my height, and I also have a narrow foot. So Nike works well for me. Again, I have worn some really amazing shoes, Nike and other. I've worn some not so amazing shoes. And one shoe that I wore that was not so amazing was a Nike shoe, and it was the Nike Shock. And I wore Nike Shocks forever, mostly because they were cute. And that's what I wore to teach turbo. And then I wondered why my back would hurt, or my hamstring would hurt, or my knee would get injured, all those things. Well, it's because I was not wearing a good shoe for that particular, probably not a good shoe at all. Just a really, really cute shoe, but I was not wearing a good shoe for that particular activity. And I share that with you so that you know how important shoes are for your activities. And they might be cute, but if they are not giving you the support that you need, if they're not helping you stay in good alignment, if they're not helping your form and technique, no matter what the workout, the shoe's going to cause more harm than good, no matter how cute they are. So I finally had to get away from the Nike Shocks, and I experimented with different Nike brands over the years. I've worn Air Max if I was doing some cross training. I've worn the super thin, almost like the sock ones when I was teaching Insanity. Like I've worn a lot of different, I wore the Metcon, a lot of different kinds of Nike shoes. Here's where I am right now with Nike. I am not wearing Nike to teach turbo. I'm wearing Nike to sort of be in my day, or if I'm doing any kind of weightlifting type of workout. So I have really gone to, these are APLs. Ha ha ha. I have a lot of shoes. I've really gone to, these are Nikes, the slip-on. Now, why slip-on? Because, again, we all have specific foot issues, right? So you have to take all the information. You got to take the meat and leave the bones. You got to take the information. You got to take the experience that I've had, the 20 years of experience I've had, and then you have to integrate it into your own personal body and workout and goals and all that kind of stuff. So I have sensitive tops of my feet, probably from years of wearing not great shoes and tying my shoelaces so tight. So the tops of my feet are very sensitive. So I have found that these slip-on shoes are freaking amazing. Also, welcome to the Midwest. I'm filming this video in my closet. My window is open and you're going to hear the mower outside. Of course you are. So I like this shoe because it's a slip-on and it doesn't put any pressure on the tops of my feet. I would wear this shoe around Disney. Like that's how much I like this shoe. I would wear this shoe walking miles and miles around Disney. Hold on, I'm gonna shut the window. I mean, are you kidding me? Like right now, we're gonna need to be mowing. Y'all, if I would have done this video, I mean, what is my hair doing right now? If I would have done this video at 8 o'clock tonight, someone would have been mowing. That's just like the mowing law. So we're just gonna keep going because why not? Okay, so this is a shoe I would wear around Disney. This is a shoe that I would wear walking long distances. It's got great support. It's got a great sole, but it's slip-on, so it's not going to bother my sensitive feet. I love the Nike slip-ons a lot. As you can see, I have them in a lot of colors because I like them so much. So if you're looking for sort of a walk around shoe, a walk around Disney shoe, a log some miles in kind of shoe, I wouldn't go for a run in those. I wouldn't teach kickboxing in those. I would walk. I would walk my neighborhood. I'd walk the trail. I'd walk at Disney. That's what I would do in those kinds of shoes. Those are my everyday, I'm going out for a walk, walking kind of shoe. That's not my teaching shoe. So if that's what you're looking for as an addition to your shoe wardrobe, I highly recommend those. I just think they are super, super comfortable and give you tons of great support. There's the back of them, so you can see. They're amazing. Okay, next up, the question I get a lot is, what do I teach in when I'm teaching? So again, the shoe that you choose it's vital to consider all the pieces to the puzzle. So right now, when I'm teaching on my basement floor, which is a little bit slicker than if I was teaching at a gym. You know, it's not a super expensive high-end sprung gym floor. It's a nice floor for my basement that is a little bit slicker than a gym floor. So I want something that has a little bit of a stick to it on the sole, right? If I was teaching on carpet, I'd want smooth. So if you are working out on carpet, you need smooth because you don't want to do anything that would catch or torque your knee. So if you're working out on carpet, you want smooth. I'm working out on a floor that's got a little bit of a slickness to it. I need something with some grip. So I have found these. And not only do I love this brand and have worn this brand a lot, but then I found this sort of brand within the brand. And I'm in heaven. So before I get to that brand within the brand, Adidas. So we're talking Adidas right now. Adidas, I wear these to teach in. I'm in love with these. Do you see how so there's a little bit of stick there to it, which is perfect for the floor on which I'm teaching right now. But if I went back and was teaching at a gym, I would want to just be cognizant of that. Is that gym floor have a little bit of slickness to it? It does at the Y where I teach, so these would be okay. But if yours does not, if yours is a rubber floor, then you have to take that into consideration when you're choosing your shoe. And this is another pair of Adidas that I have also, which I really love. They're the Pure Boost, so love them. Okay, so I was kind of, as one does, online shopping right now, and found that Adidas had a new line, and I'm in love with these. I'm literally obsessed with these. This new line, and it's called Prime Blue. So there's still an Adidas Ultra Boost or Pure Boost, whatever that is, I can never remember. But let's see if it says here. No, it just says Prime Blue. But this Prime Blue, so it's like a brand within a brand. Friends, this is a shoe made out of recycled materials. What? I know. So not only is this giving me amazing support, a little bit of a stickiness on the sole for my particular floor, but now I am eco-friendly and I get to put my dollars towards a cause that I believe in, which is being more eco-friendly. I'm growing more and more and more passionate about the survival, for lack of a better word, of our oceans, and being eco-friendly in all my decisions, including, my workout clothes that I buy, trying to find sustainable workout clothes, and trying to find sustainable shoes. And I will show you another pair of shoes in a minute that are not workout shoes, but also fall in those same lines. So this is their Prime Blue sort of brand within their brand. I absolutely am obsessed with these Adidas. I can never remember if they're Pure Boost or Ultra Boost, but you can find them when you go on the Adidas site. And I'm just obsessed with this shoe. And in fact, I bought it in this color first. Like, are you kidding me? There, you can see the Prime Blue inside. So these two pairs, I absolutely wear when I teach kickboxing. Absolutely, no question. And I have a third pair. And do you see how it's just a little bit flatter than the others? just a little bit flatter. So this is a shoe I wear, see again, prime blue. This is a shoe I wear when I'm cross training or just lifting. So if I was doing a program like Joel Freeman's Lift 4, if I was doing a Morning Meltdown 100 with Jericho, if I was doing like Autumn Calabre's 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, one of those, Megan Davies, MBFA, Muscle Burns Fat, like this is the kind of shoe that I want for that. I want this kind of cross training, steady sort of sole across, and it's got a little bit of stick to it on the bottom. So this is the kind of shoe that I would wear for a lifting, a cross training type, nothing where it's asking me to pivot, because you got to have some give in your shoe to be able to turn your knee and turn your hips safely. So again, that's why when I say, if you are working out on carpet, you've got to have a smooth soled shoe. So do you see this one? It has the bigger grids. So I might be able to wear this on carpet. I've never tried it. I don't work out on carpet, but if you do, you have to be cognizant of that, because if you're not, and you catch you're going to hurt yourself, and it has nothing to do with the workout and everything to do with your shoes on the floor. So you really have to pay attention to the shoes, the workout, the surface, all the things, making sure you have enough support, all of that. So you might be able to wear a Nike, you might not. Cool. You got to go try that on and find out. You might be able to wear an Adidas, you might not. Cool. Also, women, I'm talking to you, our feet change. Our feet change after having babies. Our feet change. They just change with age. So if 3 years ago, you're like, well, I could never wear an Adidas. I've never been able to wear an Adidas. And that was 3 years ago. I encourage you to go get fitted again, because your foot may have changed, and just like your hair grows, like your foot may have changed shape, and you might be able to wear a certain kind of shoe now that you weren't able to wear before, and it might be the dream shoe. So, just because you couldn't doesn't mean you can't now. I have a couple pairs. I don't know where maybe it's downstairs. I've got 2 pairs that I wear a lot for walking. Oh, and this pair too. I must have left it downstairs, so I'll have to go look for these. But this is a new brand that I found called On Cloud. I actually found this when I took a trip to Utah and went to Nordstrom, as one does wherever you are, go to Nordstrom. And the salesperson convinced me to try these, and I really like these. And I was kind of buying running shoes in January a few months ago. I tried to get back into running again, but my body, it's not happening anymore. I used to run half marathons. I used to be a runner, and I just didn't take care of myself at that point in time when I was running so seriously. I really wasn't wearing awesome shoes. My nutrition was not good. I was overtraining, and then I was running, and no wonder, my body kind of broke down, and I still feel that. I have a knee that's a little wonky, I have a hip that's a little wonky, and so that also makes me even more cognizant as to the shoes that I'm trying, that I'm using, and the same might be for you. You may have some lingering injuries from times when you just didn't take very good care of yourself, or you just didn't know any better, but once we know better, we have to do better across the board, whether it's our shoes, our fitness, our life, it doesn't matter. Once we know better, we have to do better. And I know that I'm never going to run a half marathon again. It's just not going to bring me the joy that it used to, and it's going to hurt my body too much. But I'm going to walk. And I have been a walker legitimately all my life. I have been a walker forever and ever and ever. And so I often buy running shoes to walk, and I can walk for hours and miles, and I love it. And I'm listening to something, and I'm just like, I absolutely love a good long power walk. And this shoe, although it is a running shoe, is also amazing for walking. So it's called On Cloud. You can see the bottoms of them. If you've never tried this particular brand, I really encourage you to give it a go. I've really fallen in love with it. I think it's a great shoe. They're not always very cute, so you may have to sacrifice some style for supports. Okay, this is a Nike, and this is again that sort of, socky kind of shoe that I was talking about earlier. So this is a training shoe. I would wear this to train in, lifting weights, nothing kickboxy whatsoever. I would also walk in this because it's got enough support for me, and it's super light. You can see that it's knit. It's super light, so that makes it for me good for walking because it's not going to be heavy on my foot. I like these shoes, but they are a smidge heavy on my foot. And this is a Nike running shoe, so it's called Joyride. But I thought the heel was a smidge heavy. So again, I wouldn't wear these to run. I would only wear them to walk in. Also, I have to say, I bought them and I like them because, you know, they've got tons of cushioning in them, which I really like. Helps my knee. More cushioning helps my knee. So you got to find that sweet spot between the cushioning and the heaviness. But I have to say, I mean, the color, I thought they were kind of cute, but then I got them home and I'm not in love with this. But, you know, I'm just always trying to find the perfect blend of form and function and fashion and all of the things. But I do like this shoe. I wear this as a walking shoe. And then I think that's really, this is another shoe that I might wear. This is another Nike cross trainer. You can see that it says train, so it's a cross trainer. I would also wear them to walk in. A lot of my shoes right now, and then I'll tell you about these too as well. A lot of my shoes right now have not been outside. When I teach in a shoe, I generally don't wear it outside. I keep it clean. I keep it nice. I take care of my shoes so that I can wear them for a while. I don't wear the shoes that I would be teaching in. If I was wearing this into the teach at the Y, I would wear a different pair of shoes. I'd wear a slip-on pair in. I would change into these. Keep them nice so that they last longer. They're an investment and they're helping you take care of the rest of your body. So you want to take care of your shoes as well. And then lastly, I tell you, I do have some APLs. Again, these are slip-ons. I would wear these to walk around Disney. That's my barometer for a lot of things. What would I do at Disney? I would wear these to walk around Disney. These are my daily shoes. You know, just like the Nike slip-on, these are my daily shoes. I would not teach in those. And then last but not least, I want to share this brand with you. I wish I knew how to say it. Kariuma. I'm not really sure. Let me show you. And this is, a sneaker. I have them in 3 different colors. I have them in pink, and I have them in this fabulous, amazing yellow. I love them so much. So comfortable. Absolutely adore them. Recycled. These are a recycled shoe made out of recycled material. And again, can you see the brand name? Kariuma. And they're from Brazil. They did a blue sneaker, a gorgeous bright blue sneaker, and it was sold out when I was ordering these. So I wanted pink and yellow anyway, and white, of course. I might have ordered the blue, but it had a waiting list of like thousands. That's how big of a deal these sneakers are. So I'm not really quite sure how I managed to snag 3 pairs, but I love them because, again, I'm putting my dollars into a cause that I feel is super important right now, and that is doing more to save our planet, doing more to be eco-friendly, doing more to be sustainable, doing more for the oceans. I want to put my dollars towards those companies who feel that way as well too. So hence the Adidas Prime Blue so I'm really going to focus on buying the Adidas Prime Blue sneaker from this point on because I love that mission and I love the company. The shoe fits me well. It feels good on my foot. It's perfect for my activities. And I don't want to say more importantly, but just as importantly, it's supporting a cause that I believe in. And frankly, it's a cause we all should believe in. We all should be concerned about sustainability, being eco-friendly, and taking care of our planets. Just like our body, we only have one planet. So that's kind of the tour of my shoes. A lot of Nike, a lot of slip-on, APL, a lot of Adidas, Prime Blue, Adidas, a lot of Nike. I love me some Nike. I love me some Adidas. And then this is Cariuma, Kariuma, and it's from Brazil. Also eco-friendly as well. And then On Cloud. It's kind of the rando. It's the rogue in here. But this is what we got. This is what I choose from every day. This morning when I taught, I wore these because they're perfect for kickboxing. Tomorrow when I do my bar workout, I won't wear shoes. When I do my lifting workout, I'll wear something appropriate for lifting. I will not probably wear these or these. I will wear these probably tomorrow for my lifting workout. And then if I walk on the trail, I'll have a different pair of shoes on for that too. So, you have to take care of your feet, to take care of your knees, to take care of your hips, it just all sort of travels up. So I hope that was helpful for you. If you've got any questions about any of the shoes that I've shared, or just any questions in general, anything that I can help you with, be a resource for you, point you in the right direction, let me know. I am here to help you live your healthiest life. Make it a great day.